Good afternoon. What's up? We got here. We got Adam. What's up, Adam? How you doing? All right. Let's see. I gotta get this. Gotta get the screen on. All right. So there was no game yesterday because of the rain, but there's a game today. Doubleheader between the Tigers and the Aggies. So hopefully this is hopefully Tigers can get a sweep, but. Rainbow, hello, Rainbow friends, hello. But hopefully they can get us. I'm hoping they just split this series. Actually, sweeping a doubleheader is too much to ask for. So I'm hoping we can actually split this doubleheader. So, but we'll see, man. We'll see. Aggie's been playing much better as of late, and curious to see how everybody runs their rotation these two games today. Since there is a double header. All right. Yeah, so event's gonna begin shortly. Yeah, so last night supposedly it rained a lot in College Station, so there was no game. LSU fans were upset, saying we should have played it like 10 o'clock. Man, forget playing at 1 o'clock till 1 o'clock in the morning, man. Kind of glad there was no game at freaking 9:50. If it was in Baton Rouge, they would have done that shit. They'd have played at freaking 9:50, and this game the game would have gone to 1:30 in the morning. So anyway, all right, we got. I gotta write down the lineups. The lineups. Let's see. Baseball. So it's LSU's 14-7 in the SEC. Texas A&M is 8-13, but they have been playing better of late. So Texas is 19-4, Arkansas is 16-7, LSU's 14-7, and then followed by Tennessee's 13-9, Georgia 13-9, Vandy 13-9. So all right, let's get this game going here. All right, so Anderson on the mound for LSU, and then Prager for Texas A&M. So, all right. All right. So hopefully we got a good game today between these two SEC teams. So LSU their batting order will be Curiel, Jones, Pearson, Dickinson, Brown, Hernandez, Braswell, Milam, and Stanfield. So they got Pearson batting third and Dickinson batting fourth, and Milam's back down to batting the 8th spot, which is he's got to hit better, especially in SEC play. So Ryan Prager on the mound here for A&M. He's from Dallas, Texas, a lefty. Record of 2-3, ERA of 4.04, 54 Ks, 15 walks, and 62 2/3 innings. So we're here at Bluebell Park in College Station, Texas. The pitch to Curiel to strike, 0-1. So 0-1 account here to Derek Curiel. So 2 games today. bright sunshiny day over there in Texas. There's another strike 0-2, so yeah, rain should not be, weather should not be any kind of issue today in College Station. So 0-2 to Curiel, batting .380, 6 homers and 42 RBI, excuse me. And the 0-2 is a foul back, stays 0-2. Stays 0-2. Ooh, I gotta get the there we go. Got to get the baseball dominoes. All right, so 0-2 to Curiel. And the 0-2 is a swing and a miss. 1 down. So 1 down here at the top of the first. Where did that? There it is. So 1 down. All right, so 1 down. That's going to bring up Jones to the plate for LSU. And the pitch is a strike 0-1. So Jones batting .357 on the season, 15 home runs, 59 RBIs. Here comes the 0-1, and it's 1-1. So 1-1 to count to Jones. Here in the top of the first. The pitch is a swing and a miss. 1-2. So 1-2 to Jones. And the 1-2 is hit out of play. Yes, it will. So it stays 1-2. What's up, Kelly Gardner? Member Gain in the house. What's up, Kelly Gardner? How you doing? As somebody says, Roll Tide. Okay, Roll Tide, I guess. Who y'all playing? Who y'all playing today? And here comes the 1-2 to Jones. That's a swing and a miss. 2 down. So quickly, 2 down in the inning. So back-to-back strikeouts. Curiel strikes out. Now Jones strikes out. Now Pearson strikes out. Can I tell you a joke? No. I don't like jokes. It's your birthday. You're having a yard sale. It's your birthday. Okay. Here comes a pitch to Pearson. That's hit out of play. 0-1. All right, so 0-1 to count here to Pearson, and that's going to bounce in the dirt. Be 1-1. What's up, Brian? Yeah, that's all I hear is that he's a lock, but here's a 1-1. That ball's hit to right field. That's going to be it's off the wall. So Pearson going to go around. Is he going to go for 3? Nope, we're going to save 2. So Pearson going to go for a 2-out double. But yeah, I mean, all I hear about this safety is that he's probably coming to Baton Rouge. So we'll see. 55 years young. All right. All right, so we got Dickinson due up. And here comes the pitch to the plate. That's going to be a ball 1-0. Here comes a 1-0. That's 2-0. 2-0 to count. And the 2-0 pitch is 3-0. Yeah, I mean, if hopefully we can get that. Hopefully we can get that guy. That guy. What I forgot his last name. Hauncey. How you pronounce it? 3-0 pitch is ball 4. So now the Tigers have 2 on and 2 out. It's going to bring up Brown on the plate. So Tigers' first 2 batters struck out, but now we get 2 guys on straight. 2 on, 2 out, and Jake Brown to the plate. Here comes a pitch. That's a ball 1-0. Yeah, I still don't trust Brian Kelly to win the opening game. He's gonna have to prove it to me. Here comes a 1-0 to Brown. That's hit out of play, 1-1. So 1-1 to count. Here comes the 1-1 to Brown. And the pitch is hit right field, and that is foul. Man. So it's a foul ball. 1-2. As Brown almost got that one fair, but 1-2 to count. So 1-2 to Brown here in the top of the first. And the 1-2 is strike 3 looking. That's going to end the top of the first. So LSU gets 2 guys on. They do not score. And we'll go to the bottom of the first. It's LSU 0, A&M coming to the plate. Yeah, we'll see if we can hit in conference play. So that's been a problem. We have some guys who just can't hit in conference play. Jones is one of them. And Milam is having a tough time hitting in conference. So we'll see, man. We'll see if the Tigers can get some runs today. As long as they split this doubleheader today, this afternoon is fine. Ideally, you'd want to sweep the doubleheader, but I think splitting it is probably the more realistic option. All right, so Cade Anderson on the mound for LSU. He's out of Madisonville, Louisiana. And I don't think any of our games this weekend's on SEC Network. 6-1 record, ERA 3.76, 102 Ks, 16 walks, in 64 and 2/3 innings, whip of 1.08. Yeah, I don't think any of our games are on TV this weekend. They're all on the damn app. All right, so let's see. I couldn't find A&M's lineup, so I guess I'll have to write down when we go through it. So we got Lavalette, Hensler, Sorrell, Harrison, Kent, Bender up, but Kyle, Royo, and George. So Lavalette going to be up first, then Hensler, and then Sorrell. Or Hensler, should say. Here comes a pitch to Lavalette. That's a first pitch swinging. That's hit the center field, and that is going to be caught at the wall. Man, one down. Took it for a ride, but one down. I thought that was going to be hit a little further than it was, but one down. I like the head of the advertisement. HEB. Here comes a pitch. Here's a ball inside. 1-0. Good Hensler. And the 1-0 is hit out of play. 1-1. What's up, Mario? How you doing? So 1-1 to count. If we're in the bottom of the first, no score. Doubleheader today. I guess the next one will start probably 45 minutes after the first one ends. Here's a 1-1. Swing and miss. 1-2 whenever that one ends. So 1-2 to count. To Hensler. They got Sorrell due up next. Happy your Knicks survived. Detroit, yeah. So they hit him? All right, I'll go. Okay, we can hit him. All right, so Aggies have a runner on. So Hensler gets hit. That's going to bring up Sorrell to the plate. What's up, Seth? My Thunder wins the finals this year. I guess we'll see, huh? Thunder are. We'll see what the Rockets do, man. The Rockets if the Rockets can get out this if they can beat Golden State, they got a really young team. So if the Rockets play Oklahoma City, that could be a good series. So Caden Sorrell batting .377, 9 homers and 24 RBIs. I think that would be a fun series. The Thunder and the Rockets. 0-1, gonna miss inside. 1-1. One to count. Because we have one at first, and there's one down in the bottom of the first. And the 1-1 is a ground ball to first, and are they double play? Double play. As they set the wait now the same foul ball. Now the same foul ball. If it was a fair ball, it was gonna be a double play ball, but they're gonna say foul. Nice. So they're gonna say foul ball. So that means all right. Well, we'll see. All right, so 1-1 to count. So runner goes back to first. So I guess Johnson's not going to challenge this. I'm sorry, 1-2. I'm sorry, forgot 1-2 because the foul ball. So 1-2 to count. Here to Sorrell. Here comes the 1-2. Nope, they toss the first. And the 1-2 is a swing and a miss. 2 down. What's up, Giants fan? How you doing? There's 2 down in the inning. What's up, Giants fan? Ooh. Forgot to do this. All right. So 2 down, 1 on. There's a strike. There's Harrison at the plate, 0-1. All right, so Harrison at the plate here for A&M. The 0-1 is a foul. 0-2. I'm doing good. How you doing, Giants fan? Hope you're doing well on this Saturday. Warm day down south. Rained last night, so but a little warm since the sun has come back out. So 0-2 to count here to Harrison. And the pitch is fouled back out of play. So it's going to stay 0-2. Right, so 0-2 to count. Yeah, I got the runner on. I got the runner on. Here comes the 0-2. Swing and a miss. That's strike 3. That's going to end the bottom of the first. Excuse me, the bottom of the first. So we'll go to the second inning. It's LSU 0, Texas A&M 0. And gotta clear the bases. And we go, yeah, right. So top of the second we go. All right, so top of the second inning, and no score. We should have Hernandez, Braswell, and Milam due up for LSU. And then if we get any further, Stanfield will be batting fourth if we get that far in the we get that far. So you're in a commercial break. All right. All right, so 0-1 to 0 for LSU. 0-0-0 for Texas A&M here at the top of the second inning. So nice sunshiny day in College Station. last night it wasn't that case, as rain postponed the game till today, which is now a doubleheader. All right, so Hernandez up. Here comes the pitch. That's a ball, 1-0. So 1-0 to count here to Hernandez. Braswell up next, then Milam. They move Braswell up in the order a little bit. Here's a 1-0. That's going to be fouled right back on 1-1. Hello, Daniel Barry. Member game. What's up, Daniel Barry? How you doing? How you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Here comes the 1-1. That ball's fouled back 1-2. But cheers to Daniel Barry. All right, so 1-2 to count. Oh, I got time is called. What's up, Noah? See, Noah has Noah chatting. The 1-2 pitch is 2-2. 2-2. So 2-2 to count here to Hernandez. And the 2-2 is swing and a miss. 1 down. So strikes out, 1 down. So Hernandez strikes out. That's going to bring up Braswell to the plate. And so Braswell gets to the batter's box. Here comes the pitch to the plate. That's going to be a strike. 1-1. So Braswell batting .253, 2 homers, and 14 RBIs on the season. But in SEC play, I think he's batting above 300. That's a ball, 1-1. It must be cold up in Knoxville because everybody's wearing, looks like, long sleeves. So 1-1 to count here to Braswell. And the pitch is a strike, 1-2. Let's see. So 1-2 to count. And the pitch is a swing and a miss. Oh, did he get a piece of it? Oh, got a piece of it. Stays alive. So Braswell's going to stay alive. He just got a piece of that. But 65 degrees. Why is everybody wearing like long sleeves? I'm like, here's the 1-2 to Braswell. And the pitch is a ground ball to short. And 2 down. So 2 down in the inning. 2 down. Gonna bring up Milam to the plate. So Milam will get to the batter's box. 2 down here in the top of the second. Nobody on base. Here's a pitch. That ball's hit to center. And going to be caught. Makes the catch for the third and final out. So LSU goes in order 1, 2, 3. We got Kent, Bender up, and Keel do up. All right. You're back. I got quick. We're in the bottom of the second inning. We got Kent due up first for Texas A&M. So Kent at the plate, coming back from the left side. And the pitch is a strike. 0-1. The 0-1 is another strike, 0-2. So 0-2 to count. And the 0-2 is down low, 1-2. So Caden Kent, 287 average, 9 home runs. The 1-2 is 2-2. Going to miss outside, 2-2. So Anderson will come set. Here comes the 2-2. And that's going to be 3-2. Anderson wanted that pitch, but counts now 3-2. Here to Kent. Auburn beating Tennessee 2-0. Here 3-2. That's ball 4. So ball 4. So Kent's going to get on with a leadoff walk. Hello, Fatty. What's up, Bobby Boucher? Man. What's up? Hello. Got Fatty. Yeah. All right, so Kent gets on. We have the 1 on and nobody out. Here comes pitch. That's a swing and a miss. 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-1. I'm not going to show his batting. Put that bender up. Here's the 0-1. There's a strike, 0-2. Yeah, bender up. Seven homers and 24 RBIs. Here's the 0-2. And there's, wow, would that miss? 1-2. So 1-2 to count. And the 1-2 is 2-2. Boy, this umpire's squeezing Anderson. 2-2. And the 2-2 is strike 3 looking. So 1 down. What's up, Tyler? How you doing? What's up, Tyler Smith? How you doing, man? 1 down. Yeah. Here comes the pitch. So Terrence Keel from Atlanta, Georgia, at the plate. Here's the what's going on with Tyler Smith? The 1-0 is a strike. 1-1. So 1-1 to count. Here to they'll toss the first. Chaser runner back. All right. What's up, man? So 1-1 to count. And the pitch is in the dirt. 2-1. 2-1. All right, so runner first, one out, 2-1 to count. Here in the bottom of the second, the pitch is popped up. Right side and 2 down. As Dickinson makes the catch, 2 down. 2 down. So 2 down in the inning. Now we have the 8 spot due up. There's Arroyo from Corpus Christi. .300 average, 8 homers on the season. The pitch is a ball, 1-0. Oh yeah, I got a some weather. Yeah, a lot of weather, man. Here comes the 1-0. That's a swing and a miss. 1-1. It's not working. There we go. Oh, betting didn't work. Why not? Here comes the 1-2. The pitch is hit to left field, and now they're coming in, and they didn't make the catch. Didn't make the catch. As Stanfield couldn't make the catch. I don't know what happened there. So it's 1-0 A&M. Yeah, I got a vertical stream and a regular stream. Why didn't it work, the betting? Let's see. Why ain't the betting working? That's weird. All right, so it's 1-0 A&M as Stanfield had it, and it didn't stay in his glove. Man. And the betting's not working. That's weird. LSU challenged it, then they lost the challenge. I don't know why the betting's not working. Oh well. Don't know why that's. I'm all discom. I went inside and I'm all discombobulated with a. Anyway. All right. Well, it's 1-0 A&M. Here comes the pitch. That's a strike, 1-1. There's George up. He's from Puerto Rico. Here comes the 0-1. That's a strike, 0-2. Hello, Takalo. Didn't see you there. That's an 0-2 to count. The pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike 3. That's going to end the second inning. But A&M gets a run as they'll leave a man. We'll go to the third, and it's 1-0 Aggies. All right, so now I ain't got to go anywhere. So I know I ain't got to go anywhere, so I can fix all this shit up here. Yeah. We're going to go to the top of the third inning. It's 1-0 Aggies. What's Tiger Rant saying about that dropped And all right, so let's see if LSU can get that run back. What's Nightbot says slots. For some reason the thing's not working, Nightbot. So 0-1-0 for LSU, 1-1-1-1-0 for Texas A&M. So we're in the top of the third inning. All right, so Stanfield up for the Tigers. And the pitch is a strike, 0-1. So 0-1 accounting to Stanfield from Tallahassee, Florida. And the 0-1 is a foul out of play, 0-2. Stanfield batting .329 a year. 0 home runs, 19 RBIs. Here comes the 0-2. That's going to be hit out of play. It's going to stay 0-2 to Stanfield. Auburn and Tennessee. It's 2-0 Auburn in the bottom of the second. Over in Knoxville. Here comes the 0-2 to Stanfield. That's high, 1-2. 1-2. All right, so 1-2 to Stanfield. And the 1-2 is swing and a miss. 1 down. So Stanfield strikes out. 1 down. That's going to bring up Curry out of the plate. What the hell, man? There we go. 1 down. Now Curryell's up. That pitch is a ball, 1-0. 1-0. Here comes a 1-0 to Curriell, and that's a 2-0. So good eye by Derek Curriell. 2-0. What's up, Andrew? 2-0 pitch is hit to left field and going over. And foul territory, makes the catch. 1 down. Bam. 1 down. You going to Texas play baseball this fall? So there's two down now, and Jones up. And I can't get this stupid thing to work. I can't get this stupid betting to work. Oh well. So Jones at the plate, and there's two down in the inning. Here's a 1-0. That's a swing and a miss. 1-1. That's cool, man. You're gonna go to Texas A&M in the fall to play baseball. Basketball. Sorry, basketball. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Come on, Jones, man. 1-2. So 1-2 Jones coming up. And a pitch. It's in the dirt. 2-2. Man, Jones needs to start hitting better in conference play, man. And here comes the 2-2. Two-two pitch is a ground ball to short and a long throw, and they got him. That's going to be 1-2-3. So Tigers go down in order 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the third inning. It's 1-0 Texas A&M. So looks like our hitting is yeah. We always start off slow, man. But I don't know, man. Our batting at times, man, it's just freaking awful, man. Just don't get it. Bottom of the third inning we go. It's 1-0 Texas A&M. So, oh man, LSU's their batting just times we just can't hit, man. Jones strikes out way too much in conference play. Milam struggles in conference play. So. Stanfield and Braswell bat well in conference. All right, so we're in the bottom of the third inning. Should have Lavalette do up first here for A&M. All right, so Jace Lavalette at the plate here for Texas A&M. And the pitch is a strike, 0-1. So Lavalette's 0 for 1. 289 average, 15 homers, and 52 ribbies. And the 0-1 is 1-1. And the 1-1 is 2-1. Man. So pitch missed 2-1. So Anderson will come set. And the 2-1 is a swing and a miss. Now it moves to 2-2. Here to Lavalette. And the 2-2 is hit out of play. So it stays 2-2. And the 2-2 is going to miss inside, 3-2. So 3-2 the count. As Anderson will come set. The pitch is ball 4. So up and in, ball 4. So leadoff guy on for the Aggies here in the third. That's going to bring up Hensler, 2 up. So 1 on and nobody out in the third. The pitch is a strike. 0-1. So Hensler's up. Nope, they'll toss the first again. So 0-1 account here to Hensler. The 0-1 is, guess that's low, 1-1. So 1-1 account here to Hensler. And the 1-1, there's a foul, be 1-2. So 1-2 to count. So Hensler got hit by a pitch his first time up. So Anderson getting his sign. Here comes the 1-2. That's 2-2. 2-2. And the 2-2 is strike 3 looking. 1 down. Good pitch there. 1 down. That's going to bring up Sorrell to the plate. All right, so Sorrell's up. The pitch. It is a strike, 0-1. So Sorrell struck out looking his first time up. And the 0-1 is a swing and a miss. 0-2. All right, here comes the 0-2. And that's going to be a swing and a miss. 2 down. 2 down. Two down. That's going to bring up, Harrison up. So Harrison at the plate here for A&M. The pitch is a ball, 1-0. So Harrison is 0 for 1 with a strikeout on the afternoon. The runner leads away from first. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-1. And the 1-1 is fouled 1-2. Like he fouled off his back foot. So 1-2 to count. The 1-2 is 2-2. That was upstairs, 2-2. All right, so 2-2 coming to the plate. Nope, go toss the first and chase the runner back. So it's going to remain 2-2. And they another toss to first. They're keeping trying to keep Lavalette close at first. So 2-2 to count. They got 2 down and 1 on in the bottom of the third. And the 2-2 pitch is hit to left field, but going to be caught. Should be caught as Curiel drifts over, makes the catch for the third out. So we'll go to the 4th inning, and it's 1-0 Aggies. Yeah. Hello, Tylen. How you doing today? The Tigers gonna come to the plate. Down by a run. All right. How the would we go, man? You're doing good. That's good. I'm glad that you're doing well. Oh man. First, the Tigers are going to come to the plate. 0-1-0 for LSU. 1-1-0 for Texas A&M as we go to the top of the 4th inning. All right, so we got Pearson due up for LSU. Here comes a pitch. That's a ball, 1-0. So 1-0 here to Pearson. He's 1-for-1 with a double, 6 homers, and 26 RBIs. And the 1-0 is 2-0. So 2-0 here, 2-0 to count to Pearson. And the pitch is a strike. 2-1. So 2-1 to count here. 2-1 to count to Pearson. Prager comes set. And the 2-1 is 3-1. The count moves. The count goes to 3-1. As we're in the top of the fourth inning. 1-0 Texas A&M. 3-1 to count to Pearson. And the pitch is ball 4. So Pearson is going to get on with a leadoff walk. Stuffed animal. You know, I couldn't get the betting thing to work. It wouldn't work today for some reason. So I don't know what's wrong with it. Streamlabs is acting up today, so it wouldn't work. I tried betting on it, wouldn't work, so I just deleted it. Don't know why it's not working. Here comes the pitch to Dickinson. And it's gonna be a ball. But did he go around? They're gonna peel down to first and say he went around. So 0-1 to Dickinson. He walked his only time up so far. The 0-1 is a strike. 0-2. Steve says, cheers from Cancun, Mexico. You're in Cancun? Man. Hello, Steve. Steve's in Cancun. Man. Here's the 0-2. That's going to be popped up along the infield. Third baseman takes charge, and there's one down. I guess I shouldn't complain too much. I was in Cozumel not too long ago. So one down as Dickinson pops out to third. That's going to bring up Brown to the plate. The pitch is a ball, 1-out. So 1-0 to count here to Brown. Oh, no. Throw to first. Chase Pearson back. So 1-0 the count. And the pitch is the strike. 1-1. So 1-1 to count. And the pitch is a ground ball. This could be 2. We'll toss the second to first. And double play. 6-4-3 double play. And the half inning is over. So we'll go to the bottom of the fourth. It's Texas A&M 1, LSU 0. And 6-4-3 double play wipes them out. And 6-4-3 double play. Man. So we're at the bottom of the fourth. And all right. Noise. All right, so bottom of the fourth we go. It's 1-0 Texas A&M. I wonder what I'm hearing. Let's get it going. All right, so bottom of the fourth inning we go. It's 1-0 Aggies as they got a run. That was the second inning, I believe. This game is moving on. Arkansas claims the victory over Texas. First series win over Texas since 1989. That's the Southwest Conference era. That's kind of misleading because they don't play Texas every year. Vanderbilt run rules Bama in 8 innings. Oklahoma shuts out Ole Miss. That was Friday's storylines. Vanderbilt one rules out. Vanderbilt one rules Alabama. Oklahoma shuts out Ole Miss. Arkansas wins the series against Texas. Here comes the pitch to the plate to Kent. That's 1-0. So 1-0, 1-0 to count here to Kent. The pitch is hit out of play, 1-1. So Kent is walked and scored a run. The 1-1 is foul back, 1-2. Here comes a 1-2. That's 2-2. 2-2 to count. That's good. So 2-2. The pitch is hit foul back. Stays 2-2. Stays 2-2. All right. The 2-2 pitch is 3-2. So full count now to Caden Kent. Full count. That ball's hit to center field for a base hit. So leadoff single here for the Aggies. Leadoff single here for the Aggies. It's going to bring Bender up to the plate. So Bender up will come to the plate here for A&M here in the bottom of the fourth. So Bender up at the plate. To throw to first. Throw to first. Chases him back. So Bender rips over 1 with a strikeout. Here the pitch. That's going to be low. Ball 1-0. So 1-0 to count to Bender up. And the pitch is a drag 1-1. So A&M has a runner at first base, and there's 1 out here in the bottom of the fourth. But the 1-1 is 2-1. But miss outside. 2-1 the count. Anderson gonna come set. 2-1 is hit to third. They'll go to second for the 1 out, and that's gonna be it. So LSU gets the out at second, and there's 1 down. At least we get 1 out, 1 down. All right, so 1 down. Now we're going to have Kyle up. Pitch is a strike on 1. All right, so Keel's over 1. 1 over 24 RBIs on the season. Here's the 0-1. That's going to be a ground ball to right side. It'll toss to first, and there's 2 down. Nice play by Dickinson. There's 2 down. That ball almost went in right field. Man, that was a nice play by Dickinson. That ball almost went to right field. There's 2 down. So there's 2 down. That's going to bring up Royo. We got a mound visit by the pitching coach Yeski. So there's 2 down, 1 at second here in the 4th for Texas A&M as they lead 1-0. Success there. State. So 1 at second, 2 down. And the mound visit is over with. That's going to bring Royo to the plate. Royo had to hit to score to run earlier. He's 1 for 1 with an RBI double. I can't believe they gave him a double on that hit that Stanfield dropped in center field. But here comes a pitch. That's a ball, 1-0. So 1-0 the count. Hit Arroyo. The pitch is 2-0. 2-0 the count. And the 2-0 is 3-0. Man. 3-0. And the 3-0 is strike, 3-1. So 3-1 to count. Here to Arroyo. And the 3-1 is popped him up. And coming on in foul territory is gets out of play. Gets behind home plate, so the wind must have taken it out of play. 3-2 now. Look at the wind is blowing in, so it's probably not going to be a home run kind of game. So 3-2 to count. Three-two pitch is popped up, and Jones drifting over in foul territory and makes the catch for the third out. I don't know why Dickinson was diving under him. So we got that's going to go to the top of the 5th. It's 1-0 A&M. I mean, that could have been. Right. I mean, what if he would have knocked Jones down trying to catch the ball? That would have been not good for LSU, but it's a moot point. So we'll go to the top of the 5th. It's 1-0 A&M. All right. So top of the 5th inning, we're going to go. Top of the 5th. It's 1-0 Texas A&M. Yeah, LSU's gonna have to probably manufacture some runs today because the way the wind is, LSU's not gonna hit any home runs in this game. That's just not gonna happen. That's just not going to happen not in this game. Kentucky Derby pick. I don't have no idea. All right. Now we're gonna have let's see, Hernandez coming to the plate. Yeah. So Hernandez at the plate. Here comes the pitch. That's a strike on 1. Bobby Boucher. Oh, Bobby Boucher in the house. So Hernandez is over 1 with a strikeout. And the 0-1 is high, 1-1. So 1-1 to count to Hernandez. Spin the pitch is popped up center, shallow center, and 1 down. So 1 down here in the 5th. All right, it's going to bring Braswell to the plate. So Braswell going to get to the batter's box. Oh, we got time called again. How many timeouts you get in the game? So 1 down and nobody on here in the top of the 5th. Is Braswell going to come to the plate for LSU. Here comes the pitch to the plate. That's going to be a strike. 0-1. And here comes the 0-1. And that's a ball, 1-1. 1-1. That's going to miss outside. My count moves to 1-1. The 1-1 to Braswell is a ground to the 3rd, and it's a foul ball. 1-2. That definitely would have probably been a double for Braswell, but it just went foul. So it's going to stay 1-2. All right, so Prager comes set. And the 1-2 is hit out of play. So it's going to stay 1-2 to Braswell. All right, here comes the 1-2. 1-2 pitch is 2-2. Pitch missed high, now 2-2. Here to Braswell. And here comes the 2-2 coming to the plate. That's going to hit the out of play. It remains 2-2. The Prager comes set. Here comes the 2-2 to Braswell. And it's going to be hit to right center. And going back, and a warning track making the catch. 2 down. Yeah, the wind is really is playing havoc with the balls hitting outfield. They're pushing them back in the play. Some of these probably would have been could have been gone if it wasn't for the wind. So there's 2 down now. Milam due up. The pitch is out of play. 0-1. So 0-1 to Milam. His average is down to 285. See, he has struggled since in conference play. Here's the 0-1. That's going to be a base hit left field. Good camera angle. Good camera angle, guys. So Milam gets a two out single. And about time. Come on, Milam. Hope Milam heats up. So Milam gets a single. That's going to bring up Stanfield to the plate. Okay, so Stanfield's up. The pitch is a strike. 0-1. Stanfield batting .326 on the season. And the 0-1 is a swing and a miss. 0-2. All right, so 0-2 to Stanfield. Nope, no throw to first. Chase or runner back. Here comes the 0-2 to Stanfield. That's high, 1-2. So 1-2 to count. And the 1-2 is hit to right field. And coming in, making the catch for the third out. So we'll go to the bottom of the fifth. It's still 1-0 Texas A&M. Man. Good to see Milam get a hit, but all right. So bottom fifth we go. We're back. All right, so we're going to go to the bottom of the fifth inning. Bottom of the fifth. There's 1-0 Texas A&M. 0-2-0 for LSU. 1-2-0 for Texas A&M. As we're going to go to the both starters have pitched well so far. Aggies, as Prager has gone 5 innings. Anderson has gone 4. This will be his fifth inning of work. All right, so we got George up for the Aggies. First pitch is a strike. 0-1. So Jamal George is over 0 for 1 with a strikeout. 237 average on the season. 4 RBIs. Here's the 0-1. That's a ball. 1-1. So 1-1 account. 1-1 is a bunt up in the air, and it's going to be, it's foul. 1-2. There's Hernandez couldn't find it. Be a 1-2. So 1-2 to count. To George. All right, so Anderson going to come set into 1-2. That ball's hit to left field. Coming on is Curiel, but can't make it. It's going to drop in front of him for a base hit. I think the wind knocked it down, so single there for the Aggies. Yeah, so we're going to have Lavalette going to come to the plate here for Texas A&M. So Lavalette coming to the plate. Here comes the pitch to the plate. That's a ball 1-0 to Lavalette. He's over 1 with a walk. So Lavalette at the plate. The 1-0 is hit back out of play. 1-1. 1-1. All right, so 1-1 account. There's Anderson will come set. And the 1-1 is a swing to miss. 1-2. So 1-2 to count. There's Anderson will come set. And the 1-2 is hit out of play. So it's going to stay at 1-2. The Lavalette at the plate. And the 1-2 is 2-2. That pitch missed. I guess that pitch was outside a little bit. Then it's now 2-2 to count. Texas A&M has a runner on at first, and there's nobody out in the fifth. Alrighty. So 2-2 to count. This is going to be the 85th pitch of the game for Anderson. He's gone well over 100 before, so And they toss the first. And chase George back. LSU has Rizzy warming up in the bullpen. Another throw to first and chases him back, safe. So 2-2 to count. And the pitch is a strike 3 looking. 1 down. Good pitch there, 1 down. So 1 down, we're going to have Hensler due up. All right, so 1 out and 1 on, and Hensler due up here for Texas A&M. The pitch is a swing and a miss, 0-1. Hensler's got hit by a pitch. Batting .309 on the year, 10 homers and 31 ribbies. Counts now 0-1. And the pitch is out of play, 0-2. All right, so 0-2 to count. All right, and the 0-2 is a swing and a miss. 2 down. Now there's 2 down in the inning. So 8 Ks so far for Anderson. All right, you got Sorrell due up, coming to the plate for the A&M. That pitch is going to be a ball, so it's going to be even up to 1-1. So 1-1 account here to Sorrell. 2 down, 1 at first. As Anderson will throw to chase the runner back at first. So it's gonna all right, so 1-1 account. And the 1-1 is a swing and a miss. 1-2. So a swing and the miss, count goes to 1-2. Here to Sorrell. So Aggies try to get the next run home, but there's 2 down. The 1-2 is out of play. Stays 1-2. So it's going to stay 1-2. So Anderson going to come set. And the 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. That's going to end the 5th inning. I think that's his 10th strikeout of the day. Got Curiel, Jones, and Pearson due up for LSU in the 6th. So far, man, this has been a very, very well pitched game by both pitchers so far. Really well pitched game. So we'll go to the top of the 6th inning. Top of the 6th inning. This game is moving along. This game is moving along fast. Yeah, when there's not many runs scored and pitching changes, the game can kind of breeze on by. So top of the sixth we go. It's 1-0. 1-0 still. 1-0 A&M still. Hey, all right. So we can see. All right. We mentioned a commercial break, but we're gonna go to the top of the sixth inning. It's 1-0 Texas A&M. As someone's got to give here, man. LSU's got to start hitting the baseball. So 0-2-0 for LSU, 1-3-0 for Texas A&M. It's just a really good pitching game so far. So Curiel will come to the plate. Then Jones and Pearson. So Curiel about a 4.17 against the Volunteers last weekend. Here comes a pitch to the plate. That's a ball, 1-0. So 1-0 here to Curiel. 380 average on the season. The 1-0 is the strike, 1-1. All right, so one in, one is the count. And the pitch is foul off his foot, 1-2. All right, so 1-2 to count to Curiel. Here in the top of the sixth. Prager comes set. The 1-2 is 2-2. Guess that pitch was just I guess that pitch was a little outside. Is 2-2 to count. And the 2-2 is gonna be hit to left field and drifting over and making the catch in foul territory. 1 down. Man. And it's George. That's the second time he's made a catch and plowed into the wall. So this 1 down. That's 1 down here in the sixth. The leadoff batters for LSU today have been 1 for 6. A&M 4 out of 5. So Jones up. That's a foul, 0-1. So Jones is 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Come on, Jones. Damn. Here comes the 0-1. That's 1-1. That's probably a little outside and a little elevated. So 1-1 to count to Jones. And the 1-1 is a foul, 1-2. So Jones fouled it down the first base side. It's 1-2. So 1 out, nobody on here at the top of the sixth. It's 1-0 A&M. There's Jones at the plate. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. And he's behind the count, 1-2. So Prager will come set. And here comes the 1-2. 1-2 pitch is 1-0. Let's hit left field. Let's hit well. And that's gone. Home run. Jones goes yard. It's 1-1. And that was out of there. And so Jones gets the home run. 1-1 now in the 6th. Yeah, that was a mistake. That was a mistake pitch by Prager. That pitch was, man, that pitch just hung. That pitch just hung there in the middle of the plate, and Jones, it didn't matter about the win that time. So 1-1 now. It's going to bring Pearson to the plate. Now, I'm sure Tiger Rant was talking bad about Jones until that pitch. As Pearson will swing the miss. 0-1. So 0-1 here to Pearson. The 0-1 is hit to center field, and it's going to be another base hit. So Pearson's going to get on with a 1-out single here in the 6th. Tigers maybe getting their bats heated up. As it's, I guess, like the third time they're seeing this pitcher. So, all right, now it's going to bring Dickinson to up. And now we're going to have a mound visit for A&M. We're going to have a mound visit for the Aggies. So the pitching coach is going to come out and talk to Prager here for Texas A&M. And so Daniel Dickinson's 0 for 1 with a walk, batting .335, 8 homers and 40 RBIs in the year. And here comes the pitch. That's a foul, 0-1. So foul ball, 0-1. What's up, Kevin? Yeah, doubleheader. Yeah, I saw you. Texas lost 2 to Arkansas. That was not really, well, Arkansas is pretty good. Here's the 0-1. That's bunted up in the air, and it's going to be a caught for an out. Man, what a horrible bunt attempt by Dickinson. 2 down. I didn't see that game. Yeah, I didn't see that game. So there's 2 down. And we got Brown up. That was just a horrible bunt attempt by Dickinson. Throw it first and chase Pearson back. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't watch that game. I didn't watch anything last night once LSU got rained out. Here comes the pitch. That's 1-0. Yeah, once LSU got rained out yesterday, I decided I wasn't going to watch anything. Ended up watching On Patrol Live. Here's another throw to first. Doubleheader today in College Station. Last play of the game. I'm sure it'll be able to have it on YouTube or Twitter. Here's a 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. I'm sure somebody will. Sure somebody posted it on Twitter or YouTube. All right, so 1-1 account to Brown here in the top of the sixth. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Watch the game and enjoy a pizza. A pizza. And the nope, and throw the first again. Chase Pearson back. And the Birds are vocal today. So 1-2 to count. Yep, and they're gonna go to first again. I guess they think Pearson's gonna run here. Yeah, Shakaroni. The Papa John's isn't close to me. We have one, but it's not real close. Here's a 1-2. And here's a ground ball, and it's going to stay fair or foul. It's going to go foul. So it stays 1-2. Yeah, Papa John's all right. It's just but yeah, the one they have isn't really close. There's other places closer, and some pizzerias that make better pizza that are closer than Papa John's. So 1-2 to count here to Pearson. Here comes the 1-2. Oh, nope, and go to first again. Man. So Shakaroni versus Flavor Flav selling Raising Cane's. Raising Cane's. They've gotten expensive. But like everywhere the fast food places, they're all expensive. Here's a 1-2. And Pearson swings at it center field and makes the catch for the third out. So we'll go to the bottom of the sixth. It's now 1-1 as Jared Jones ties it up with a solo home run. And we'll go to the bottom of the sixth, 1-1. All right, so at least we're on the board. At least we're on the board, but all right. Yeah, the wind is really keeping some of these balls in the ballpark. No, Jones. Of course, Jones's ball didn't stay in the ballpark, but the wind is kind of playing havoc with some of the balls that are being hit out in the field. Weather is nice. It's nice. Not too bad here. I mean, last night was rainy. Last night they had some of the weather come through, but around midnight. But yeah, it's nice. Not too hot. Although summer's coming. Won't be long. Ooh, gamble. It's not working today, Nightbot. The Streamlabs thing's not working there for some reason, so I don't know what the problem is. So Anderson has 9 strikeouts. I thought it was 10, but he has 9 strikeouts. He has 9 Ks. That's still pretty good. 9 strikeouts. Oh, it is working. No, it's back working again. Okay. I don't know. Or is it working? I don't know. All right, so we got Harrison due up. First pitch is going to be a strike on 1. Oh, it's working on the vertical string, but not the main string. But that doesn't make much sense. That's what it is. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Why is it working on the vertical string but not the other string? Okay. All right, so 0-2 to count here to Harrison. As the pitch is going to miss. 1-2. So Anderson's going to be at 97 pitches after this one. The 1-2. That's 2-2. Curious to see what Johnson does out of the bullpen. Does he go Evans? Hit the 2-2. And that's going to be foul out of play. I'm curious to see what he does out of the bullpen. So 2-2 to count here to Harrison. Smoking. 2-2 pitch is 3-2. So this will be the 100th pitch for Anderson. And make him chase it full count. Yeah, man. Now we got Thomas called. What's going on here? A pitch clock violation. And Jay Johnson's upset about something. Well, there's a pitch clock violation. And Johnson, I haven't seen him this mad in a long time. Yeah, I never. Jay Johnson usually doesn't get that animated, and now we got the umps conferring. As they call it, a pitch clock violation. All right, so Johnson's I wish they would have like a clock. So he's not gonna win this. All right, so we got the leadoff guy on for A&M, the 6th. Okay. Wouldn't they show a replay of that? I wish they would show like the clock. Like, I don't know. All right, so leadoff guy on after the walk, but I guess they're not gonna show a replay. Usually they have like a clock in the anyway. I know they do with the. I don't know if he called a timeout. I don't know. They don't show a replay, so there's a ball inside 1-0. I mean, there's no replay of like. So 1-0 to Kent. You know. Anyway, here's the 1-0. It's 2-0. I don't know why they didn't show like a replay of why ESPN's not showing a replay of what happened in that little sequence. But so 2-0 to count. Is Yes gonna go talk to Anderson? So yeah, I don't know if he called a timeout. I don't know because they never showed a replay to kind of show what happened in that little sequence there. But so Cowan's in the bullpen, Rizzi's in the bullpen. Evans also, I think. Well, you notice they really don't show controversial like replays anymore in sports. Like doesn't matter like what sport it is. Like controversial plays, they kind of shy away from showing a replay. I guess because they don't want to rile fans up anymore. So 2-0 to count. And the pitch is strike 2-1. So 2-1 to count. As we have Caden Kent at the plate. He's 1 for 1 with a single, walk, and a run. The 2-1 is a swing and a miss. 2-2. Yeah, they are. They're a little weird. But they probably call us weird. 2-2 pitch. That's a swing and a miss. 1 down. 1 down. So, yeah, maybe we'll get maybe Jay Johnson will try to explain what happened that sequence after the game, because obviously they're not going to show a replay of the pitch clock violation. Or the Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. To Bender up, 0-1. So Bender up, it's 0 for 2 with a strikeout, and the fielder's he's got on with the fielder's choice. Here's the 0-1. That's another strike, 0-2. And they'll throw to first. Chase the runner back. Good crowd. The good crowd at the ballpark today. And maybe Jay Johnson will try to explain, what, he didn't agree with, because since they didn't show us any kind of replay of the pitch clock violation. So 1-2 to count. See, there's no timer somewhere. Here's a 1-2. And then strike 3 looking, 2 down. You know how in LSU I think they put a clock on the screen. But anyway, there's 2 down. So so there's a 2 down, 1 on. And it's another strike. This one to Keel to the plate. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. That's a ball 1-1. Well, Anderson seems a little focused after that whatever happened. I'm good to see him not get him shaken up and lose his confidence. Here's a 1-1. There's a strike 1-2. You gotta just shake it off and then pitch. If you made a bad call, shake it off and pitch. You can't change it. So just go out there and get the next 2 guys out. Here comes a 1-2. That's a swing and a miss, strike 3, and we'll go to the 7th inning. So good pitch there by Anderson. I think that's his 10th strikeout. So we'll go to the 7th, and it's a 1-1. Man, so good job by Kate Anderson to shake off that pitch clock violation, and we'll go to the 7th. It's 1-1. Alrighty. Come on. I gotta fix this. Okay. This game is moving pretty quickly, man. With no, there's no pitching changes, and not many runs scored. This game is breezing on by. Hey, yeah, I saw that they were showing them eating. I saw that earlier. Why not? If I was in the announcer's booth, I would get something to eat between. I would eat in between innings. I mean, you get hungry up there. I don't blame him. Yeah, this has been a very good pitching. This has been a very good, pitching game by both teams. I know the winds kind of helped a little bit keep the ball in the ballpark outside of Jones, but both pitchers have pitched really well in this game. This reminds me, it's like just like when last week when Anderson went against Doyle for Tennessee. That was a good pitcher's duel. So it looks like this is going to be you're going to have to manufacture some runs in this game with the wind. I was surprised Jones got it out with the wind, but he crushed it though. But I thought the wind would keep everything in the park. So Hernandez at the plate for LSU. There's a strike on one. Oh yeah, they're serving Cajun dogs. Here's the 0-1. There's a foul. 0-2. Yeah, they know. Maybe they know good food. So Hernandez is 0 for 2. 5 homers and 18 RBIs. And here comes the 0-2 to Hernandez. That's going to be 1-2. Yeah, College Station isn't known for their Cajun food. Here comes a 1-2. That's 2-2. I would think they'd be more of like Texas barbecue. So 2-2 to Hernandez here in the top of the 7th. Here comes the 94th pitch for Prager. There's a ground ball to short. And 1 down. 1 down. Freebird Burritos is from there. Burritos. I like burritos. So 1 down. As Prager's pitched really well so far. Looks like we got Braswell up. Yep, Prager and Anderson both pitched really, really well today. Here comes the pitch. That's a ball 1-0. This is almost like last week with Doyle and Anderson, going at it. There's a 1-0. That's 2-0. And that was the game that LSU walked it off in the ninth when they scored 6 runs. Well, they were just dead. We were dead in the water. Hit the 2-0. That's 3-0. Those 2 errors last week by Dean Curley really especially the second one. But that's baseball. That's ball 4. So good eye by Braswell. So a 1-out walk. That's going to bring up Milam to plate. So Milam got a single his last time up. So Milam's been struggling in conference play. But he got a hit but he did get a hit the last time up. So we'll see if Milam can get his second hit of the day. So 100 first, 1 out. As Prager is about to throw his 99th pitch of the game. Here's the pitch. And it's a swing and a miss. 0-1 to Milam. So Milam's 1 for 2 with a single. 9 homers and 40 RBIs. And the 0-1. Man, it's another swing and a miss, man. He's way out in front of that. Man, 0-2. I don't know what Milam's trying to do here, man, but he was way out in front of that, man. Here comes the 0-2 to Milam. Nope, they'll go to first. Milam was really. I mean, he batted really well in conference last year, as well as overall. But this year, man, he has really struggled. I think he's batting like 220. I'm sorry, he's batting below 200 in conference. He was, but going to the series, he has a ground ball, and he'll go to second and out there. So just 2 down. So he'll get on with a fielder's choice, but there's 2 down. But Milam's really struggled this year in conference play. I think going into this series, he was batting under 200 in conference play, or right at it, or maybe 210 or around that. So he'll get on with a fielder's choice. There's 2 down and Stanfield up. Now Stanfield has batted well in conference. I think he's leading the team, or it's either him or Braswell. There's a base hit down the line in left field. Good hit by Stanfield. Milam will come home. Throw to the plate is out. What are you doing, Milam? Milam, what are you doing? Did they wave him home? Did the third base coach wave him home? I mean, he wasn't even close to being safe. So he's out at the plate, and that's going to end the top of the 7th. What a horrible. As a game, well, they showed the averages, on the screen. But LSUSports.net shows you the averages in conference play. So that's how I know the averages, because I go on LSUSports.net and they update it every series, and they show the averages just in conference play. That was horrible, man. That was horrible by the third base coach. I don't know if the third base coach waved him home or Milam just decided to go home by himself, but that was horrible, man. I had to see the replay of if the third base coach was waving him home, because if the third base coach was waving him home, that was horrible decision. I mean, it wasn't even close. The catcher had the ball, and Milam was still halfway down the line. Yeah, we could have had two. We could have runners on second and third with Curiel coming to the plate. One of your best hitters coming to the plate. Oh, he was waved home. I saw it. Okay, Brock. So he was waved home. Okay. Horrible, man. That's horrible. Yeah, I just saw the replay. He did wave him home. Yeah, I just saw it. I mean, dumb. That's pathetic, man. We could have had second and third with Curiel at the plate. So, what's that? I don't have any fireball. That's horrible, man. Oh, are we challenging? Hey, the catcher wasn't blocking the plate. He blocked the plate after he had the ball, which is, you know, what you're supposed to do. That's horrible, man. Well, you got a bottle of Eagle Rare Barrel Select. Nice. All right, so Zach Cowan on the mound. Going to come in in relief. So Cowan's he's been really good for LSU out of the bullpen. So I guess Jay Johnson is hoping that Cowan can keep them scoreless these next 3 innings, and LSU gets a run. So Cowan's 2-0 with an ERA of 1.13, 49 Ks, and 7 walks and 40 innings of work. So could have had second and third, man, and Curiel up and Jones coming up. Yeah, it's just what the hell is the third base coach thinking there, man? I mean, Milan was halfway down the line. The catcher had the ball in his hand. I mean, geez. All right, we got Arroyo up. Here comes the pitch. There's a strike on 1. So Benjamin Arroyo's 1 for 2 on an RBI double. So hopefully Cowan can keep him at 1 run, and we can get another run. Here's the fly ball right field. That's going to be it's a fair ball down in right field in a line and down in the corner. And it's going to be a triple. It's going to be a triple, man. Man. Jeez, man. This is just disastrous, man. So a triple. It got down to the corner and stayed fair. So runner at third base, and there's nobody out for A&M. Now we're going to have a pinch hitter. All right, so Hayden shot from Newport Beach, California at the plate. So runner at third, nobody out. Here's a swing and a miss, 0-1. So 0-1 account. As Cowan will come set. And the pitch is a foul, 0-2. So Hayden shot is batting .252 on the year. 4 homers and 33 RBIs. Going to pinch hit here for George. And the 0-2 is 1-2. And the 1-2. And that's 2-2. Damn, 2-2. So 2-2 here to shot. And we're in the bottom of the 7th. It's 1-1. A&M has a runner at third base with nobody out. And the 2-2 is 3-2. Man. Count now goes full, 3-2. Here comes the 3-2. And it's going to be a ground ball, and it's a base hit, center field. So the infield was in, and it goes right through the middle. So it's 2-1 A&M. Yeah, the infield was in, and so it's 2-1 Aggies here in the 7th. Yeah. Man, so it's 2-1 Aggies now. God damn it, man. Yeah, you see, they got bubble guns. You didn't know that? So Lava at the plate, and they'll toss to first and chase him back. So Lava at the plate, he's 0-for-2 with a walk. Here comes a pitch. That's a strike, 0-1. So 0-1 to count. Here to Lavalette. Runner at first, and there's nobody out in the 7th. The pitch. That's a foul ball down the first base side. As Jones dove at it, but it was foul anyway. 0-2. Must be raining up in Tennessee. They got ponchos on. Must be raining up in Knoxville. So 0-2 to Lavalette. That's a ball, 1-2. I thought they were gonna try to the catcher throw back to first and get the guy out at first, but throw behind him anyway. Here comes a 1-2. That's 2-2. 2-2 to count. Here in the bottom of the 7th, it's 2-1 Texas A&M. So 2-2 to count to Lavalette. Nope, no, another throw to first. All right, so Cowan will come set. And another throw to first. Well, they chasing this guy back. So it stays 2-2. All righty. Here comes the 2-2. That's going to be grounded back to the pitcher. Underhand to first. 1 down. But it does move the runner to the second base, though. There's one down here in the 7th. So one down here in the 7th. And it's going to bring up the, should bring up Hensler. Unless they pinch hit for Hensler. Yeah, so Hensler is 0 for 2. He's been hit by a pitch. And the pitch is a ball, 1-0. So 1-0, the count here to Hensler. Is Cowan going to, no, we got time is called. As I guess the umpire's going to say you gotta stare at the batter. Or stare at me. So 1-0 to count. And the pitch is a foul, 1-1. So 1-1 to count. Runner at second. And there's one out in the 7th. And the 1-1 is going to be a ground ball base hit up the middle. But I don't think it's going to score a run because he had to hold up. So we got first and third. So first and third now. So so I think A&M missed out on a chance to score a run there as the runner kind of froze and didn't go right away. Otherwise, I think he might have scored on that hit. So first and third, one out, and now we're gonna have Sorrell up, and now we're gonna have a mound visit by Johnson. Yeah. Yeah, if he would have ran on contact and he might have scored, who knows? He could have had a play at the plate, but as it is, it's first and third, one out, and it's going to bring up Sorrell to the plate, but Johnson went and talked to Count. I can't believe you don't take Count out. Or are they taking Count out? Okay, I guess they are. I guess Johnson's going to save. I guess they're going to want to save Cowan for maybe later in the weekend. Maybe that's the thing. I don't know. So, all right. So, new pitcher coming in. Oh man. So what's up, AmoCat? F the Aggies. Man, what's up with our third base coach, man? Sending Milam home. When we had Curriell and Jones coming up next in the order, man. That's just I don't know what the hell happened there, man. There was no reason to send him home on that. Dumb man. You had Curiel coming up, and then you had Jones coming up. All right, so Cooper Williams going to come in relief for LSU, 0-1 record with an ERA of 1.59. But and then we can't. Then they get a triple. We get the ball in the infield, and Milam drops it. Jeez, man. All right, we're going to have Sorrell up. This is why Jay brings Williams in, because lefty on lefty. But I don't know, man. But that's good because we can bring in Cowan again. Here's a pitch to the plate. It's got to be he went around, huh? They go around or not? They don't. No. Why don't they ever show the umpire down the baselines, either showing them went around or not? So 1-0. Then I got to hold my breath. Okay, did he go around? Here's a 1-0. That ball's hit to center field. That's way back there. It's going to definitely score a run as he's dropped the ball. He dropped the ball. He dropped the ball. He dropped the ball. Game 2 time. Probably what? An hour after the second one? I mean, after this one ends, maybe? He dropped the ball, man. He dropped the ball. He dropped the ball, man. Hit him right in the glove. Dropped the ball. Pathetic, man. Now we got second and third. Another pitching change for LSU. My God, man. I can't. Now we're going to have, is that Rizzy coming in? Yeah, Rizzy coming in. So Rizzy's coming in for LSU in the bottom of the 7th. It's 3-1 Aggies. They're still batting. Unreal, man. I gotta give me some more water. Real, man. Unfreaking real, man. He can't catch, can't do anything, man. I mean, it was going to be a sac fly anyway. I mean, the run was going to score from third. It was going to be a sacrifice fly. But not only this, but there's another base runner on. Yeah. So we got second and third and one out. So it should be a runner at first or maybe second and 2 down. But we got second and third and 1 out because of the drop fly ball by Stanfield. So LSU is going to go to the bullpen again. I think they bring in Maverick Rizzi on the mound. He's from Fiskdale, Maryland. He's a 6'9" freshman. There's a lot of he's very talented, but he's got to be a little more consistent. He's 22 Ks, 15 walks, and 19 and 2/3 innings. ERA of 4.58. So we got second and third and one out. Gonna have Harrison up, and here's a pitch. That's a strike. 0-1. Oh yeah, I got a vertical stream and a regular stream going. I see people doing vertical streams. And I was just trying it out. I probably won't do it again. Here comes the 0-1. There's a strike 0-2. Yeah, one's a vertical stream, one's a regular horizontal stream. I probably won't do the vertical no more. No, well, not on YouTube anyway. Maybe on Twitch. I don't know. Maybe not that either. Here comes the 0-2. That's a swing and a miss. 2 down. Man, blew him by him. 2 down. 2 down. That was a good man. Rizzi comes in and shows he's got a good arm. 2 down. That's going to bring up Kent to the plate. Are they going to put Kent on? Okay, they're gonna load the bases up here. I don't like loading the bases up here. But you prefer the other one? Yeah, the horizontal one. Yeah. Yeah, I probably won't do the vertical no more. So Bender up. Here comes a pitch. That's gonna be hit to left. It's foul. Well, the camera angle was foul. I thought camera angle was bad. Yeah, I'm just trying something different. I probably won't do it again. No. I've done it a few times, just testing it out. But I see other people do it. But here comes the 0-1. That's 1-1. So. I don't like loading the bases up, man. I don't. It might work out for LSU. It might work out. It might be all a moot point, but I just don't like loading the bases up when you're down 3-1. But here comes a 1-1. That's a strike 1-2. Man, Reggie's throwing some strikes today, man. 1-2. Good to see, man. Because we're gonna need Rizzi. We need other pitchers out of the bullpen to be relied upon to get outs. Besides Cowan and Evans, the 1-2, that's strike 3 looking. What? Wow. 2-2. So 2-2 to count. And a pitch at strike 3 looking. So we'll go to the 8th inning. And it's 3-1 A&M. So that was a strike. I don't know what he's pitching. I mean, anyway. So good there. So it worked out. It worked out that we got the out. But still, I still don't like loading the bases up. But it worked out. So it's a moot point. It's a moot point. So top 8 we go. All right, so we gotta get some runs here, man. Gotta get some runs here. Hopefully we can get some runs here in the 8th inning. Tennessee and Auburn are tied at 3 in the bottom of the 7th inning. Your events in a commercial break. Okay, good job. ESPN. So top of the eighth. Who we got coming to the plate? Oh yeah, we got Curiel. It's Curiel, Jones, and Pearson. This is our inning. I think this is our inning to do something. So we're in the top of the eighth. It's 1-5-1 for LSU, 3-6-0 for A&M. As so Cade Anderson struck out 12 in 6 innings, but man, as Prager struck out 5 in 7. So both starters pitched really, really well. But Stanfield killed us with the friggin' error in center field. Should be 2-1, not 3-1. But if and buts, candy and nuts. All right, so A&M is going to go to their bullpen as Weston Moss on the mound. He's from Spring, Texas. I've been to Spring. He's 5-2 with an ERA of 2.37, 39 strikeouts in 38 innings. He also has 13 walks. Thailand, hello Thailand. So. Yes, we got Curiel, Jones, and Pearson. So we got we got 1, 2, 3 in the lineup coming up. And the pitch to Curiel's a ball, 1-0. So Curiel's 0 for 3 with a strikeout. And the 1-0 is 2-0. Good eye there by Curiel. 2-0. Yeah, Curiel's got a good eye. It's one of many things he's got good in his game. Here's the 2-0. Looks the bunt and takes it for a strike though. 2-1. Two and 1 to count. Here to Curiel. And the 2-1 is hit to right field for a. Ooh, it's foul. Ooh, I thought that was going to get down the line. Stays 2-2. I thought that was going to stay fair. Jones on deck, and Jones hit a homer his last time up. So if Curiel can get on base, Jones can maybe have a chance to tie it up. 2-2 pitch. That's 3-2. Counts now full to Curiel. And Curiel is really good at laying off pitches that are out the zone, man. He doesn't rarely does he chase stuff. But 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 down. That was a good pitch, though. That was a good pitch. That was a strike. But 1 down. And that was going to be a strike anyway, but there's 1 down. Now Jones comes to the plate. So Jared Jones comes to the plate. You got Pearson's on deck. So Jones hit a homer his last time up. He's 1 for 3. There's a foul, 0-1. So Jones is 357 average, 16 homers. We got 60 RBIs on the season. So 0-1 to count to Jones. And the pitch is a swing, another swing and a miss. 0-2. And the 0-2 is fouled. Going to stay 0-2. Oh, and 2 to count to Jones. Here's a ground ball. It's a base hit. Base hit to center field. So Jones gets another hit. He's now 2 for 4. Now we're going to have Pearson come to the plate. There we go. Now the Tigers have maybe have a opportunity to get a run. So Jones is now 2 for 4. He's got hits in his last 2 at bats. Now Pearson comes to the plate. Right. All right, so Pearson going to get to the batter's box. We got 1 out and a 1 on in the top of the 8th. For LSU, it's 3-1 A&M. This is game 1 of a doubleheader. Here comes a pitch to the plate. That's a strike. 0-1. How's LSU's offense? It can't be as bad as the Rangers. Well, we only got 1 run today. So, hasn't been that good today. And the 0-1 is a ground ball, and it's a... Wait, no, it's an infield single. It's going to be an infield single. Infield single. So Pearson's going to be on with an infield single. Man, the Aggies got the ground ball, but it just wasn't a ground ball to get anybody out. All right, now we got Braswell. No, sorry, not Braswell. Dickinson up. Excuse me, Dickinson. So first and second, 1 out here for LSU in the 8th. So back-to-back singles. 1 by Jones and then 1 by Pearson. Yes, I knew this was the inning that we could maybe make a move with the top of the order up. So first and second, 1 out, and Daniel Dickinson to plate here for. Can anyone confirm if we got AJ Halsey from? I heard no Tiger Rant. That guy, Captain Crown, whatever his name is, he's very confident about it. But I don't think anything's been official. Swing and a miss. 0-1. But you know what? I don't think anything's been, I guess they're still waiting you got here's the 0-1. Here's a foul, 0-2. I guess we're waiting on the NIL shit. That's what they're probably waiting on. They're waiting on the NIL contracts to get, all done up. That's what it is. That's what they're waiting on. Either us or Miami. 0-2 pitch. In the dirt. Good block there by the catcher. 1-2. That ball almost got away from the catcher, but good job by the catcher to keep it in front of him. Our catcher should take note of that. So 1-2 to Dickinson, and it's fouled. Stays 1-2. But yeah, if we get him, Amo Cat, that's gonna help the defense out a lot. That's gonna make us. If you get him, man, Brian Kelly has no excuse to to not make the playoffs. We here's a 1-2, and it's fouled his foot. Yeah, no more Cheez-It Bowl or Texas Spice Bowl or ReliaQuest Bowl. If we get this guy Halsey from Houston, there's no excuses for us not to make the playoffs. There's none. I don't hear about the schedule and all this shit. No, there's no more excuses, man, for Brian Kelly. Here comes the 1-2 to Dickinson. That's 2-2. So 2-2 to count. That pitch almost got in too far inside to hit him. And the 2-2, that's in the dirt, man. 3-2. Man, what are you throwing here, pitcher? 2 straight pitches that weren't even close to being strikes. Dickens is not gonna. He's not gonna chase those. Ethan Fry might, but not Dickinson. 3-2 pitch. And that's a ground ball, and it's a foul ball. Damn. Foul ball. It almost got down the line, man. If that got down the line, you probably would have been a tie game. If that ball had gotten down the line in left field, it probably would have tied it up. So 3-2 coming to Dickinson. And the pitch is swing and a miss. 2 down. 2 down. Now we're gonna have we got Brown up. Okay, we got Brown up. Okay, I'm gonna move. I thought for some reason I thought we had Hernandez up. We got Jake Brown up. So I have more confidence in Brown than I do Hernandez. So Jake Brown's up. 2 down though. There's a ball 1-0. So Jake Brown's 0 for 3 with a strikeout. He's also hitting into a double play. And 1-0 is 2-0. Good eye. 2-0. Good eye. Here comes the 2-0. That's 3-0. Man. 3-0 to count. There's all these pitches have just been in the dirt, and so 3-0 to Brown. You got Hernandez due up. The guy who said I have no faith in. So here comes him. Watch him prove me wrong, which I hope he does. There's a strike. 3-1. 3-1. So 3-1 to Jake Brown. Here comes as Moss comes set. And a 3-1 is ball 4. Bases are loaded for Hernandez, unless they pinch hit for him. Yeah, they're going to pinch hit. Okay, good. Yeah, they're gonna pinch hit Larson. So that means Aaron Beatty will come behind the plate next, in the bottom of the 8th. But Larson's going to pinch hit. Larson's had some. He had a good hit. We got a mound visit. And we're going to have a pitching change for Texas A&M as they're going to bring in a lefty. Aggie's going to bring in a lefty. We got 2 down, bases loaded for LSU. We don't score here, then we're not gonna win the game. So yeah, we don't score here, then we're not winning. All right, so we got bases are loaded, and Larson's gonna pinch hit for LSU. So we'll see if I doubt that Jay Johnson's gonna take Larson out here, and because of the lefty coming in to pitch, but we'll see. Does he pull Larson and bring in Ethan Fry? I hope not. I'd rather Larson bat here. So Caden Wilson going to come on and pitch here for Texas A&M. He's from he has an ERA of 4.42, 26 Ks and 7 walks and 18 in the third inning, and get up 14 hits in those 18 in the third. And all right, so bases are loaded for LSU. As we got Larson was due up to pinch hit. Oh, now they don't. They're going to put in. They're really going to pitch. Oh man, if Fry strikes out here, man, Tiger Ranch going to blow their gasket. So Ethan Fry will come in to bat, not Larson. So well, if Ethan Fry doesn't come through here, man, Tiger Ranch going to go ballistic. All right, so we got Fry at the plate, going to pinch hit here for Hernandez. I guess that means Aaron Beatty will come behind the plate in the bottom of the 8th inning. So, and the sun's coming up. What's going on here? All right. So Fry did have a home run, but that was against Southeastern Tuesday. So bases are loaded, and there's 2 down, and this game is delayed. But because I guess they were giving the pitcher some warm-up tosses. So. All right, so Ethan Fry will come to the plate. Going to pinch hit here for Hernandez. So that means Aaron Beatty will come behind the plate. So Fry batting .343 in the year, 8 homers, 31 RBIs. Here comes the pitch. There's a strike. 0-1. So 0-1 to Fry. Come on, Ethan. And the 0-1 is hit to right field and right at him. Makes the catch for the 3rd out. So LSU leads them loaded. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's 3-1 A&M. Fucking Ethan Fry, man. And I know Tiger Ranch's probably going ballistic about Ethan Fry. Yeah, that was our chance. I don't think we're going to see any kind of miracle like we saw last week against Tennessee. We're not going to see no miracle like we saw against Tennessee last week. Oh, man. Oh, damn Fry, man. He's been struggling too. Oh well. All right, so bottom eight we go, and it's 3-1 Texas A&M. So 3 outs away of getting the win in the opening game with this doubleheader. Alrighty, man. So let's see. What's up, Kelly Gardner? Member gang. Go LSU. Yeah, well, LSU's not looking good right now in this in the bottom of the 8th. It's 1-7-1 for LSU, 3-6-0 for A&M. This is game 1 of the doubleheader today. Game 2 is probably going to be about 45 minutes after game 1 ends, or around that. I don't know. So keel up here for A&M as Rizzi delivers the pitch. There's a ball 1-0. So Keel is 0 for 3 with a strikeout, and the 1-0 is a strike. 1-1. Ooh, the sun's starting to peek through, man, and really play havoc. Here comes the 1-1. That's a strike, 1-2. One good thing there, Rizzi has come in and pitched really well so far, man. Rizzi has thrown some strikes coming in, so that's encouraging. That's a ground ball to short, and Milam throws the first. 1 down. Well, Milam made that look really, really easy. 1 down. Yeah, Milam made it look that real easy. So LSU's going to have Braswell, Milam, and Stanfield due up in the ninth. The ninth. Now, good thing is Braswell's hit conference play well, and so has Stanfield. So that's one good thing is, what's up, Tyler Rizzi? Yeah, Rizzi's actually pitched well. He's come in throwing strikes. So Royo's up for A&M. Now another strike going 1. So that's encouraging. Like I said, we know. I mean, LSU fans know that we need somebody else out of the bullpen besides Evans and Cowan to be counted upon to get outs. So here's the 0-1, and that's gonna. Did he go around? Yes, he did. 0-2. As an umpire, home plate umpire said, "You went around 0-2." So and so that's gonna miss 1-2. That's one encouraging thing, win or lose, that Rizzi has thrown some strikes. Here comes a 1-2, and that's strike 3 looking. 2 down. 2 down. Yeah, Rizzi really has a lot of he's very talented. He's not a rag arm. You know, that's not been a problem at LSU. A lot of our pitchers are very, very talented. They just haven't been consistent enough throwing strikes. And today, Rizzi has really been throwing some strikes. So that's encouraging. Win or lose, here comes the pitch. It's a ball to we got a pinch hitter. Or no, this was the guy that came in last inning, I believe. The last time they came to bat. the 9-hole hitter. That's 2-0. Yeah. Anybody help him? Rizzy? He like run support? As a strike 2-1. And I can't make Ethan Fry comes in. Jay Johnson just should have left Larson to pinch hit. I know it's lefty on lefty, but that's 3-1. But Ethan Fry, man, has been struggling big time. And didn't Larson have that big hit last week against Tennessee? Wasn't him and Beck had hits? There's a strike 3-2. So I don't know. Now we got the bottom of the order: Braswell, Milam, and Stanfield. Hopefully, Stanfield's got to do something, man. Besides swing and a miss. That's strike 3. We'll go to the ninth. It's 3-1 A&M. So Rizzy did a good job coming in. All right. So top of the ninth inning we go. And it's 3-1. Yeah, Rizzy did his part, man. Yeah, Rizzy, he came in and with the bases were loaded, and he didn't give up any more runs. Rizzy did his job, man. Like I said, we need more. We need other pitchers that are reliable out of the bullpen besides Evans and Cowan. And I don't know, Evans might start on Sundays now. I don't know. So that's the we'll see though. I still think we need another reliable third starter. Besides Anderson and Einstein. We gotta have somebody that can start. Because what if we get in a losers bracket? In the regionals or super regionals, or what if we go to Omaha and we're in the losers bracket? We're gonna need reliable pitchers that can get out. So, but anyway, so. Yeah, it feels like we're down by more than 3-1. So it's so A&M scored 2 runs in the 7th to take the 3-1 lead. As Stanfield couldn't catch today. It actually should be 2-1. Stanfield, it should have been a sac fly. It should be 2-1, but Stanfield could make that catch in center field, and everybody's safe. It's 3-1. So we got the Braswell up. So we got Braswell, Milam, and then Stanfield. Here comes the pitch. There's a strike on 1. So Braswell's 0 for 2 on the afternoon. Here comes the 0-1. That ball's hit on a play, 0-2. As we're in the top of the ninth inning. So Braswell, Milam, and then Stanfield. And if you get any further, it'll be Curiel. Here comes the 0-2. And it's way high, 1-2. Man, why couldn't they throw that pitch when the bases were loaded last inning? That probably would have scored a run. It went over the catcher's head. So 1 in, 2 to Braswell. And the pitch is, did he go around? I think he went around. No, 2-2. He didn't go around. 2-2. 2-2. Here comes the 2-2. And that's going to be swung on center field, and that's a base hit. So leadoff single in the ninth for Braswell. All right. So that's going to bring up Milam to the plate. Braswell has hit SEC pitching this season and last season. So Milam's at the plate. He's 1 for 3. He's been on with a fielder's choice. Here comes the pitch. That's a ball, 1-0. Hey, batter, swing, batter. So Milam's a 287 average on the year. Here comes the 1-0 to Milam. That's 2-0. So 2-0 to Milam. So can the bottom of the order get bottom of the order do something here in the ninth? And the 2-0 is a strike at the knees, 2-1. Man. So 2-1 here, 2-1 to count to Stephen Milam. Monster Milam, as they call him at LSU. 2-1 is popped up along the infield. And 1 down. So 1 down. So 1 down. Now we're going to have Stanfield's up. All right, so Stanfield's at the plate for the Tigers. Got 1 out, 1 on. Here comes pitch. That's high, 1-0. So Chris Stanfield's 1 for 3 with a double. Looking for his first homer of the year. There's a strike, 1-1. So now 1-1 to Stanfield. Yeah, Stanfield had a rough day, man. He dropped 2 balls, man. The 1-1 is swung on left field, and it's going to be foul, man. Damn. 1-2. Man. Oh, man. That just curved foul. 1-2. So ball and 2 strikes to Stanfield. The pitch is 2-2. Yeah. 2-0. And that was close, man. That one that was close, but 2-2 pitch is 3-2. Way high, 3-2. Counts now full 3-2 to Stanfield. It's one good thing, man. The bottom of our lineup can hit between Stanfield and Braswell. 3-2 pitch is ball 4. Now the top of the order coming up. So the Aggie bullpen is they've walked some batters. They've made this game. They've given LSU a chance. As we're going to bring it, LSU have the top of the order up as Curiel up. Curiel's 0 for 4 with a strikeout. So here in the ninth, there's 1 out. So. Here comes the pitch to the plate. That's ball high. Man, they can't throw strikes. This just reminds me of LSU pitching, as they can't throw strikes. Now the pitching coach going to come out and talk to the pitcher. Yeah, they Aggies have problems throwing strikes this inning. Yeah. Ooh, so we got Curiel and Jones up. So we got the guys up. I think that I mean, I know Jones has struggled in SEC play for the year, but he is 2 for 4 today. So Jones has hit the ball well today. So we got Curiel up. We got 1 out and 2 on. There in the ninth. Yeah. And do we have another ninth inning magic? Here's a pitch to the plate. There's a strike, 1-1. So 1-1 to Curiel. And the 1-1 is foul back, 1-2. It's foul back now, 1-2. So I think that was the So 1-2 to count to Curiel. With 1 down and 2 on. 1-2 pitch is swung on and hit up left field. Coming on, making the catch. 2 down. There's 2 down. So now there's we're down to our last out. So Jones comes to the plate. So Jerry Jones at the plate. They got 2 out and runners at first and second. Jones is 2 for 4 with a solo homer and a single. So he's hit well today for LSU. So Pearson on deck. That's a swing and a miss. 0-1. So Pearson's on deck for LSU. So game number 2 will probably start around, I don't know. I guess all depends when this one ends. Here comes the 0-1. And another swing and a miss. 0-2. So no balls and 2 strikes here to Jones in the ninth as Aggie fans are on their feet anticipating the third strike. And here comes the 0-2. 0-2 pitch is outside 1-2. Try to get them to probably chase that one. 1-2. So 1-2 to count here to Jones. And the 1-2 is 2-2. That's high, 2-2. I guess they're trying to get Jones to chase some pitches. 2-2, but that was just too far out the zone to get Jones to chase. So 2-2 to count the Jones. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That's going to end the game. So Jones strikes out with the runners at first and second. And A&M wins the first game of this doubleheader 3-1. So Jones strikes out on some heat. And that's going to be it. So the Aggies win 3-1. As game 2 will probably start around, I don't know, 6 o'clock? I don't know. I wonder I don't know when game 2 is going to start. Let's see. Do they say here? Let me see. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, 1 hour. Okay. They say about an hour the next game will start. Okay. All right. We'll see. We'll see if I do the next one. I'm gonna go eat, and I'm gonna go. Then I'll decide. But have a good one, guys, and congrats to the Aggies as they win game number 1.